right, I consider myself lucky tonight because I have two beauties with me today. Okay, I have, of course, Nancy. That's normal.
Thank you.
And our guest for tonight, also Lara Iskandar, who's a singer, a ballet dancer. She sings in 4 languages, and she's also joined in Star Academy before. So we're going to speak with her tonight, and we'll start with Nancy. Who's going to ask the first question, right?
So Lara, tell us, you've done all these things. But let's talk first about Star Academy, because that's how people got to know you.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
For me, I think it was the most powerful experience that I've ever been through, and the best, because for me, I auditioned as a 17-year-old girl who was very attached to her parents, very attached to her friends. I had never left home for more than a week. So even when I told people that I was going to audition, they laughed at my face. They were like, no way can you be able to survive like a day outside your house. And for me to actually go through something where I had to live in a house for 4 months with 19 other people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different countries, and to go through and compete just for one thing that I really love to do, I think that was the best experience. It builds, not only do you learn more about music and the art that you love, it builds so much character, so much self-confidence. It builds so much determination, because you're in a competition to reach till the end. The further you go, the more people remember you, the more you've learned, and the more everything is it was probably the best experience ever. Like, I don't think I have experienced or will experience anything as powerful as this one. So it was amazing.
And tell us more about your memories there. Something funny that happened or something strange with you?
For me, I think the highlights were the boys versus the girls, because in the very beginning of the academy, around like the first month, towards the end of the first month, the boys played a prank on us. We were sleeping at about 4 a.m. They were dressed in black, and they came running into the room. They pulled our covers off, and we all got scared. Like, for me, even though I know there are cameras everywhere, I thought it was a burglar. This is how much they scared us. And so the next night after that, they decided to make it up by making us a beautiful dinner. They surprised us. One of the guys cooked, one prepared the decorations. They had everything planned and everything. And the funny thing was that the girls always wanted to get the boys back, but we never got the chance to. But at the very end, when it was just me and Basma, the other girl, we were the last 2 girls in the academy, we actually got them back. We put black socks on our head like in the movies, and we just went and sprayed shaving cream all over their faces, and we got them finally. It was like 4 months later, but at least it was something. I think those were the fun parts. I mean, they were the main parts. It kind of took the stress off, to have something fun like that. That was really good.
Definitely. Let's go a little bit about the techniques that you learned during your time there. I know there's the voice coaching, you've got the dancing, you've got the acting. What was your favorite, and what do you think you've learned most?
For me, there was 2 main things. Obviously, we had a vocal coach who we used to train with every single day. And I think as a singer, like as someone who wanted to basically improve in singing, that was the most important part for me. But the most class that I had fun with was with our dance teacher, because for me, we didn't get to dance as much. We did a lot of yoga, we worked on our body, on our flexibility, and we got to dance as well. So for me, I think as a singer/dancer, these 2 were the best parts, because they helped accentuate my talents, and they helped me, improve and get better. So I think that was the main part.
I've always wanted to ask the ones who joined things like Star Academy, how did you live that days when you have got all these cameras around you? How did you act normal?
I know, everyone asks me that. That's what I was worried about in the beginning. For me, the main idea was like, oh my God, I'm going into play for 4 months, cameras are everywhere, everything is real, you cry in front of people and they see you, you laugh, you do everything. The thing is, like the first few weeks, you kind of get paranoid, you're like, okay, like I have to like sit down and like, what if this camera's on me right now, what if? But then you realize that you're living in a place with cameras for 4 months, or no matter how long someone stays, you have to be yourself. You can't let these things bother you, because no one can put on an act for 4 months, you know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, you just kind of forget about it. Like, I mean, you're gonna be yourself at the end. Like, I used to cry when I wanted to cry, forgot about the cameras. When I wanted to laugh my butt off, I'd laugh so hard and I'd forget about the cameras. So you kind of, like, the longer you stay there, the longer you realize that it's really, like, it's not that big of a deal. And the charming thing about it is that that's how people fall in love with you or get to hate you, whatever. That's how people judge you. Like, the good thing about Star Academy is you're not just based on your talent, you're based on your personality as well. Like, you're judged on your personality. So that's what kind of really makes a star. Like, you get to know that this person is talented and this person is good with other people, and that's easier to fall in love with someone. Like, I used to watch Star Academy for the 5 seasons before, and that's how I fell in love with people, not just because of their talents, but I'd see how this person really didn't get into any fights, this person got along with anyone, this person was funny, this person was moody. Whatever the case is, you know, it gives you a better reason to fall in love with an artist. I think that's really important. So the cameras were a good thing instead of a bad thing like most people think.
So just before actually, you know, they're trying to tell us here, you know, you need to go to a song, but let's just listen. Let me ask you, how have you been received since you've been back, and what are your latest projects?
It's been amazing. The thing about Star Academy is, though, that you don't really realize that you have a fan base until you get out, because you're locked and isolated in a house for 4 months. The only fans you see are the people that come to the primes on Fridays, and they're just a few percentage, like a tiny percentage out of all the people. So when I came back, I was so nervous. I was like, you know, I told my mom, I'm like, I don't think people are going to know me, people are going to recognize me. She's like, you have no idea how people know you over here. And as soon as I came back, the airport was filled with thousands of people. Everywhere I go, I still get phone calls from my fans right now. I keep in touch with them. So it's been amazing. Like, it's been, I think the outcome of the experience, like what happens after, is even better than what's inside, because it pays off for everything. So it's really good.
So let's listen to one of your songs. Choose a song you like to sing.
English, French, English. What language?
English. What are the languages you sing in?
I sing in English, I sing in French, I sing in Italian. I sing a bit of Arabic, but I'm forced to. And I know one song in Chinese, so whatever you guys. But we can start with English.
No, let's start with English,
okay.
Yes.
I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. You cut me open and I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. You cut me open.
Beautiful. What are your plans for your future? Do you want to go into acting, to singing, or ballet dancing?
For me, as much as I love dancing and as much as I would love to learn how to act, singing has always been my passion. Like, no matter what hobbies I have, for me, singing is my passion. And I want to continue to sing. I'm working on projects right now, but I am going to go back to university because I got into Star Academy right after I graduated from high school, and I took a year off for Star Academy. So I'm going to go back and finish my education for sure. I'm going in September in a few weeks. But on the side, I'm working on my music as well, because I think it's really important. I don't want to just disappear, and I don't want to stop working on what I have to do and what I love to do. So I'm kind of going to be juggling both, education and music at the same time.
Good. We'll have to go to report.
Yes, we do actually. That's all the time we have with you. No, actually, we're going to be joining the chef, but right after the report about Ibn Battuta Mosque, so stay tuned.